Hey guys, Carl Sadoglu here from KnowInDidSight.com, and today's Midnight Power Up! It's all about centering yourself and getting back to being whole, right? Getting back to you, to feeling like you're you again. So you're probably wondering where I'm at. I'm in the Chicago airport. I came home to visit my friends and family and work with my dad on some projects. And I ended up being here a little longer than I had planned. I think it totaled out to be like a month and 3 weeks, almost 2 months that I was here in Chicago. And so I'm making this video because I'm kind of in transition now, okay? So I've been here for a good 2 months, which is probably the longest I've been back since I've moved. And it was long enough for me to kind of get sucked back into my reality back here at home. So much so that it's made me going to Florida today, in the past few days, kind of emotionally draining. It's kind of thrown me off balance, and to be honest with you, I kind of got a little down. And so I decided to make this video here in this airport because I'm kind of neither home and I'm not in Florida yet. I mean, even though I'm still here in Chicago, I'm in an environment where, you know, I don't know anybody here. We're all kind of, everyone's on their own paths, doing their own thing. Everyone's got a different story. And I didn't get any sleep last night because I went out for a friend's birthday. And so I pretty much am not only on 0 hours of sleep, but my flight got delayed. So I've been here since 5 a.m. I'm not going to be leaving until about 5 p.m. So I'm going to be here at the airport all day. So I'm kind of everywhere right now. I thought it would be a perfect video for me to make on how to center yourself and get back to basically to getting focused again, okay? So, like I said, got a little down earlier these past few days because I know I was going to be leaving. And the funny thing is that I haven't been this sad in regards to me leaving my friends and family. I mean, I don't even think I got that sad when I left the first time. And I even came back for a visit a few weeks, I think a month or two after I left for for 2 weddings. And even then, nothing. I wasn't sad. I mean, I was just so focused on what I went to Florida to do that I didn't really even have time to sit and sulk about all my friends and all my family. However, for some reason this time, I did just that. But I just kind of had this little epiphany, or I kind of had this experience where I honestly feel 100% better. Okay? And maybe some of you guys are going through some transitional periods of your life. Maybe you just lost your job, or you're going, through a breakup, or you're going from basically one situation to another. And so this is kind of what happened to me. I just remembered what my goal was when I went to Florida. Okay, what was my purpose in me even going to Florida in the first place? Okay. And it was for me to gain reference experiences in life. It was for me to go through this. This is exactly why I moved to Florida. It was so that I can be in a new environment, basically just by myself, and to see what kind of man I am, to see what I'm made of, to see what kind of things I can go through, and how I'll come out on the other side. And the moment that I said that to myself and really thought about it, it made everything feel great, because this sadness and this longing to be with my friends and family again, and just kind of in limbo between two realities, that's what I wanted, right? I wanted to feel that. I wanted to experience this so that I can obviously share it with other people, and so that I can better understand just life. So by me focusing on what my initial purpose was, I was able to not get that feeling of being lost, because that's what happens. That's when we feel most vulnerable, is when we feel lost. We don't feel like we have our purpose set, and we don't have a purpose, and you do feel lost. That's when you latch on to things. You'll latch on to certain people, certain circumstances, because they give you that sense of wholeness and completeness and comfort, okay? As opposed to when you have your drive or your passions in life and you're focusing on them, that's what makes you whole. Okay, it's like you're centering yourself. You're becoming, in line, congruent with basically your goals and your actions and your emotions and everything's just it's all lined up. So yeah, that was just pretty much. I mean, I can honestly feel in my stomach, like I feel better, physically, emotionally, everything now, just because I thought, okay, what was my purpose? What was my goal? Why did I even come back to Chicago? I mean, what am I really feeling right now? Why do I feel like I'm missing everybody, or why do I feel so incomplete? And just by me asking those simple questions, I was able to come to the conclusion that, you know, I just I put myself in this position on purpose. This was the whole plan. This was for me to grow as a person, see what life is like, to experience life. And I mean, so the thing with dark emotions, I don't want to say dark, but you know, like things like sadness and grief and loss and separation and stuff like that. It's something that you would feel when you're moving away or you're switching jobs or something. They can be very addictive, okay? You'll sit there and you'll want to sulk. You want to sulk and just kind of just be trapped in the corner and just feel those emotions. You know, they're very addictive and they're very, I mean, they can really just consume you as a person. But on the other hand, those are emotions that you have to feel. You have to go through them. You have to allow them to just happen. Because when you try to like suppress them or forget about them or I'm going to take my mind off them, that's when you're really just storing them and they're just going to come back later. When instead you can just fully just feel it and just ride the wave and just allow it to dissipate and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? And dissolve on its own. So you don't want to, you know, overdo it, like I said, and sulk and sit there and just allow yourself to get. I'm gonna turn around now because my gate's over here. But I got 12 hours, so well, actually not 12 hours. I don't know what time it is now, but I got pretty much 8 hours or something, so I can pretty much just do whatever the heck I want. So so yeah, it's I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. I got to get some sleep. I slept on the way here and that was it. But so yeah, drive, passions, purpose. Find that, okay? Then you won't feel so lost. Then you're not going to latch on to people, latch on to circumstances, latch on to external forces around you in order to feel that sense of being whole, okay? I mean, you have the power to change your state, okay? To change your emotions, to change how you feel. You have that power. And I just exercise it. And I mean, I can't even explain how great I feel. Not just like because of the fact that I feel good, but because of the fact that I was able to change the way I felt in a pretty vulnerable and I would say probably one of the more maturing parts of my life. I mean, moving out of state is not the hardest thing. I mean, it's been pretty easy up until this point. And even now, it's, you know, whatever, I'm back in the zone. But it can be a little funky. So the fact that I was able to do that just goes to show that anybody can do that, no matter what situation you're in. It's all about framing. It's all about the context, how you decide to frame the situation. I can look at it and be like, oh, you know, I don't know when I'm going to see my friends and family, and I just miss the old life and this and that. Or I can sit here and say, okay, I'm lucky enough to have been able to see my friends and family for 2 months. I'm going to go back to Florida. I'm going to work on my things. I'm going to buy some plane tickets so I come back for the holidays, set stuff up, just get back in my zone, pursue my passions, live life, experience life for what it really is, and not try to suppress my emotions and dance around things, but just experience it fully, and I'll be a better person for it. And I can come back and I can have better stories for my friends and family and share with them all the experiences that I have. So I guess this is kind of a tutorial video on how to get through, as well as a little venting session for me. So it's a little give and take here. But like I said, I got time to kill, so I think it's... Alright guys, sorry about that. My phone died. My friends are probably laughing right now like, yep, that's Carlos. But I just wanted to kind of recap the points that I made and finish the video off. I didn't want to just end abruptly like that. But yeah, so finding your focus, realigning yourself with your overall goals in life, and just allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, you know, and not trying to sedate yourself with, you know, anything. I mean, we're so used to suppressing emotions and kind of like pushing things down and just trying to get our minds off things. It's supposed to just allowing yourself to feel it. You don't want to overdo it, like I said, but allow yourself to feel it, and just use that reference point, that experience, as a way to build off of. I'm sorry, I have no sleep. I can't make senses, but just think of how that experience is going to make you a better person. I know it sounds corny and cliche, and it's like, really, it's best you got, but honestly, think of how this experience is going to help you grow and how it's going to make you stronger for the next one. I mean, very basic stuff here, but I can't stress how it's helping me and how I think it can help. There's a reason why it's cliche. It works. So just think, okay, how am I going to get better? How is this going to help me? How can I help other people because of this situation? And I think you'll feel a lot better. So hope that helped, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to try to find a little corner here that I can pass out in. And then, yeah, hopefully I can just wake up and it'll be 5 o'clock. But, yeah, I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys real soon. I'll make a nice little video for you when I get back to Florida. Okay? No, but thanks, guys. I love you. Appreciate you. Take care.